Hello guys, my name is Claudia. As you know, I'm going to present you the reading of Rahul, The Queer Question International Feminist Journal of Politics. I'm going to explain you the roadmap um, that the author does is that the contemporary queer question echo the preoccupation of the woman question even as they are uncannily prefigured by it. These questions have been mutually disruptive of one of another, so that queer questions are not simply a reruns of the woman question, and the difference between these questions are problematically flattened out in the projections of shared futurity articulated in the abstract universality of human rights. Drawing on post-colonial feminist and queer questions, and queer theory, and reading of queer literacy and cinematic texts from India and Iran. This article explores moments of resonance, intersections, and tensions between the woman questions and queer questions. It are first the contemporary queer question echo the preoccupation of the woman question, even as they are uncannily prefigured by it. Second, that these questions have been mutually descriptive of another, so that queer questions are not simply a rerun of the woman question. And third, the difference between these questions are problematically flattened out in projections of shared futurity articulated in the abstract universality of the human rights, as I already said. This article offers a temporary reading of the relationship between the woman question and the cluster of queer question in which the homosexual question finds its place. The now impure observation that the woman question is now being supplemented with the homosexual question invites comparisons between and a now between the mid-19th century Victorian world in which the woman question was first posed and the contemporary moment in which LGBT rights have become a marker of modernity. Walter Benjamin in 1940 imagines progress in the figure of the angel of history blown by a storm from paradise with his face turned toward the past and his back to the future. I argue, the author argues in the first part of this article that the contemporary queer question, rather like Benjamin's angel, are haunted by the past of the woman questions, even as they are uncannily prefigured by it. Breaking with this story of continuity, the second part of the article explores how queer questions have disrupted the woman question and themselves being disrupted by it. What the author say is that the resembles notwithstanding, queer questions are not simply a rerun of the woman questions. Dissonances between these questions tend to be flattened out in projections of shared futurity in which incommensurability is subsumed into the abstract universality of human rights. The third part of this article investigates what is at stake in such projections of futurity and asks how the ceaseless proliferation of queer questions might trouble the universal categories into which they are subsumed. Building on this resonance between queer and postcolonial critique of temporality, this article explores the intertwined trajectories of women and queer questions through readings of texts from India and Iran. The author focused more on India while drawing on Iranian texts as a point of comparison for reasons that warrant explanation. A raw exploration of the trajectories of women and queer question from these post-colonial vantage points proceeds through a reading of literary and cinematic text. I use imaginative text to interrogate key tropes of Indian and global queer and feminist public cultures. And I understand public culture to be a more expansive category than activists, even if powerful, shaped by the later. Activist discourses are selectively appropriate, ignored, subverted, and resignified by a range of other actors, both elite and subalterns. It was like both elite and subaltern, so that the eventual hegemony of a particular trope in a public culture cannot be attributed purely to activist intentionality. This is not to let activists off the hook, but rather to insist that attributions of credit or blame to activists require more careful tracing beyond the scope of this article of the processes by which activists intentionality is refracted through the structures and institutions of civil and political society. A critique of a raw critique of Butler, the edema by using the same discourse, you have not sufficiently denied the past of use of the words like human, which were used in the past to exclude many, and this affects subsequent significations, supplementing without emphasizing. So that is what the reading is about, and well, thanks to all. Bye.